It's really important when we're opening up a new destination like Japan to take a lot of time to kiss lots of frogs and to find enough princesses. And that's what this first trip was about, going around all parts of Japan, meeting all sorts of people and deciding how we're going to work in the country. We've all got lots of preconceived ideas about Japan, and one of the things that was most exciting for me was how many of them were absolutely true and how many of them were really surprisingly wrong. And I think the thing that was most exciting about Japan was just the people were so friendly and you felt so welcome, and they really did want to show you the best of their country. So they're the most incredible natural guides because you see real Japan with real people, but in your own time and in your own way. And that's where it's going to be such a fantastic place for us, for our clients, because we've now got on the ground some very exciting experiences and some really, really stimulating people who can show you their Japan. Having worked in travel for many, many years, it's extraordinary how few people who work in travel know anything about Japan, and that's where we can really add value. So what we're looking for in our guides in Japan is someone who knows the culture but also understands what the first-time visitor to Japan is looking for. And so we've actually built up a team of Japanese guides, but we've also overlaid it with a team of European and American guides who've lived in Japan for a very long time. And what a European guide gives you and what an American guide gives you, which a Japanese guide can't give you, is that joy and that perspective of seeing a culture for the first time through Western eyes. And that's something that we've tried to overlay in all of the main cities and in all the main areas where we go, is having someone there who can be your cultural interpreter. And that's something that a Japanese guide can never do. Being in a traditional tea house and going through a tea ceremony is something that you really have to do, and you have to take very seriously because it is a serious business in Japan. And I think, rather like meditation in any Eastern country, it's something that gives you some extra insight into Japan, into Japanese people, and into how seriously they take their culture. I was really, really lucky in this first trip to Japan. It was a long trip. I managed to see a hell of a lot of the country. But I really, really want to go back, and I'm already planning my next trip to go back. And then I want to go up to the north and do some trekking in the summer months, up in the mountains, and to explore rural Japan a great deal more. I did visit lots of the islands in the inland sea in terms of seeing rural life, and it was fascinating. It just makes me want to do more and makes me want to just explore the country away from the cities. But the cities are unbelievably stimulating on a cultural level, but I really want to see some of rural Japan, and that takes time, and I am already planning my next trip back.